Continuing with our dars of masail related to Salah, this week we will discuss a few masail related to the Witr Salah. We completed majority of the other masail of Salah. Now we're coming towards the other Salah other than the Fara'i Salah. So this week we will discuss the Witr Salah, inshallah. Witr Salah, as we know it, is a wajib Salah, right? Wajib Salah, the difference between Fard and wajib in terms of action is the same thing, that just how Fard has to be carried out, wajib also has to be carried out. However, in terms of, you can say, when it comes to technicality, then there's a little bit of a slight difference between Fard and wajib. For example, in terms of the proof through which Fard is established and Witr is established and wajib is established, is a little difference. The proof for a Fard is more definite, and the proof for a wajib action is slightly less definite. And then the second major difference is that a person who refuses or denies a Fard action will leave the fold of Islam and become a disbeliever, whereas a person who denies a wajib action will be a sinner but will not leave the fold of Islam. So this is the main difference between Fard and wajib. Besides that, it's the same thing in terms of actually carrying out the action. As far as the Witr Salah goes, the timing for Witr Salah is same as Isha Salah. Just how Isha Salah, once the time from Maghrib is complete and the time of Shafaq al-Abyad comes inside, right? And from that time all the way up to the beginning time of Fajr Subha Sadiq, that's the time for Isha. So that's the same time period for Witr as well. The only difference is that Witr Salah is performed after the Farad of Isha. A person cannot perform the Witr Salah of that day before they perform the Isha Salah of that day. And next we have the method of Witr Salah. So as we know it, according to the Hanafiya, we perform 3 rakats in one go with sitting in between after the 2 rakats and with 1 salam. And this is the method that the Hanafi school of thought has accepted for the Witr Salah. And after that, just how any fard namaz, fard salah, we should not sit down and perform the salah unless we have a genuine excuse. Same thing goes for the Witr Salah as well. It cannot be performed while seated unless a person has a genuine excuse. Unlike Nafil Salah, Sunnah Salah, that a person, even if they don't have an excuse, they can still sit down and perform it, but just that they will get half the reward. And then the next is that in Witr Salah, what are the masnoon surahs that should be recited? So a person can recite any surahs, but some of the surahs that have come, or one combination that has come in the hadith, is that a person, the first raka'ah they recite Sabbih Isma Rabbikal A'la, and the second raka'ah the person can recite Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun, in the third raka'ah Qul Huwallahu Ahad. So this can be done sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes a person can act upon this with the intention of sunnah. Next comes the Dua Qunut, that in the Witr Salah, what's the main difference between that and other Salah? And we'll end with this today, inshallah. The main difference is that in Witr Salah we have the extra takbir and we have the Dua Qunut. And the third rak'ah of the Witr Salah, after reciting Surah Fatiha and Surah, we say Allahu Akbar, and then we recite the Dua Qunut. And Dua Qunut, there's different versions of it according to the Hanafi madhab. We have our version, Allahumma inna nasta'inu wa nastahdik, etc. till the end, right? So we will recite this dua of Dua Qunut. The question is that how about if someone does not know the Dua Qunut? What should they do? So if someone does not know the Dua Qunut, they're still learning it, and this person can recite any masnoon dua. For example, they can recite Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar 3 times. And if they don't even know that, they can just say Rabbi ighfirli, or Allahumma Rabbi ighfirli 3 times, but they should still try and learn the dua for the Witr Salah. And inshallah we'll end here today, and then next week we'll cover a few more masail related to that, and we will continue, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq to learn our deen and to act upon our deen in the best manner possible. Ameen.